Welcome back, Sagittarius Sun and Sagittarius Rising, to your weekly tarot card reading for February 19th through the 25th. My name is Krista Marie, and I am a psychic medium and astrologist here to help guide you through the stars. And if you would ever like to get a session with me, go to my website, www.moongirltarot.com, and get on my work list. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about it, Sagittarius. We have this mutable energy that is coming here for you at the end of the week. It is going to be a 2-week influence, so let's go ahead and take the time for the astrology. Venus is going to conjunct Mars. Now, what that means to you is that the planet Venus and the planet Mars are side by side together. They are going to be activated in your 3rd house of communication. Now, they are going to be in the sign of Aquarius, but it is going to affect a lot of your work energy, okay? I really see a lot of activity building up towards work, travel, okay? Some kind of make or break energy here. Now, on February 24th, we do have the full moon in Virgo, and this full moon is going to be in your 10th house, okay? Your 10th house of Capricorn, of public work and boundaries that are coming up. Now, we're starting this week off into a new season, into Pisces season. I'll drop a video down below. Make sure you're checking your extended horoscope when it comes to Pisces season. But there's going to be so much of that energy that's happening in your 4th house that is going to need more, finer details of home and family. You're going to be making some necessary changes, Sagittarius, especially with your home and work. Now, good news is going to be on your way. Plans and decisions are going to be positive frame of mind. You do have a strong self base of yourself, okay? And this is going to be a good time to mentally help work, renovate, and fix things, okay? Pay attention to things that are not working right, you know what I'm saying? Like a leaky faucet, or even yourself, There's going to be some influences that are going to give you signs of self-awareness and where you can take this sense of, self-worth, okay? And also pay attention to the sense of the equilibrium in your relationships, okay? And we're going to talk extensively about relationships. We're going to do a love reading. A lot of you enjoyed that extended reading, so thank you so much for liking, thank you for sharing, and thank you for subscribing, because engagement really does help out my channel, and that's how I know what you guys like. So if you're like, hey Kristen, throw a little extra career reading, let me know. Okay, Sagittarius, so let's talk about it. Let's pull up your card, your overall energy for the full moon. Now, I see this is going to hit at a critical degree. This is a make or break energy. Okay, yeah, we have the 5 of Wands. Okay, there you are, Sagittarius. So when it comes to the 5 of Wands upright, notice there is a pair of you. This is going to affect somebody closely in the relationship, okay? Your business partnerships, your boyfriend and girlfriend, your one-on-ones, okay? So the things that you do in the public and in home, the 5 of Wands, there is going to be some kind of sense of debate, competition, defensiveness, okay? And how are you going to, get through that? Because there's a lot of communication your way. Venus is going to be in your 3rd house, and it feels a little dry, right? It feels a little dry on your end. All right, let's talk about it. So when it comes to the areas of Earth, when it comes to your work and finance, we do have the 3 of Cups reversed. So we do have not the best of news in a sense, like something kind of feeling like, just what? Like a misunderstanding. Like maybe you asked for a day off that you've been saying, hey, I'm off on this day. I'm going to do this, and they scheduled you, right? So there is something happening in your public sense of life already. We know that with your full moon, it's going to be in the sense of work where you're going to have to defend. It's going to be a little competitive, and it's also going to be needing that sense of boundaries. So with your public life, the 3 of Cups, this does involve third-party energy. So what is developing this week for you, Sagittarius, is how you're going to, see this kind of coming and really kind of prepare for it, because it's definitely destiny. Now, when it comes to your personal finance, when it comes to your entrepreneurships, when it comes to things outside of itself, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. So we do have money coming out. So this isn't the best week for work. It is a sense of like stress. There's a things of, things costing a lot. And I've been seeing this a lot with the other zodiacs. When it comes to the work-like energy, something is off. Something is needing a better application when it comes to that. Or, you know, they're making an honest mistake. So I see here there is something happening even outside of what you do publicly. Work and finance is costing you money. So hold on to your pocketbooks while you can. Now, when it comes to the areas of air, when it comes to communications, when it comes with other people, we have the Queen of Wands upright. So we do have some positive reinforcements that are coming your way. Now, Venus is going to be in your 3rd house, and Venus is going to be in the 10th degree. So even though work is not the best, you do have some good colleagues, you do have some good energy that helps, you know, motivate you, inspire you, and kind of help you get done. So you're kind of noticing though, even though you're kind of down and out, you're still there for other people and your friends. Let's look at the hidden messages. Yeah. So when it comes to work, when it comes to the hidden messages and things that are happening, you know, outside of yourself and even in your realm, you know, 5 of Pentacles, there is something changing. There is something that is going to be washed away. Now, when we have a Virgo full moon, it acts as like a huge cleanse, like a real big clean house. Like if it doesn't work for you and you want to ignore it, the universe is going to wash it away. Okay. So I see that for you here, Sagittarius, and you're home of mutable energy. So you are very close to what's happening in the universe, and there are things that are going on in your physical self. So these messages that are coming in, whether you take them on or not, it is going to change the week. Now, when it comes to water, when it comes to your home life, when it comes to boundaries, when it comes to intuition, we have the 2 of Cups reversed. So when it comes to home, we do have some, you know, emotional energy, very heavy energy, okay? And it's almost like mistrust, but it's also could be like, you know, there's something that you need to pay attention to, Sagittarius. Like if you have kiddos or even yourself, you're noticing like little behaviors are off in the household. So the household is not cohesive, and the household is like building off of that energy. I can see where you see there's all that 5, that change here. So let's continue on. Let's look a little bit more about your intuition. Okay, so we have 7 of Cups reversed. So your intuition, there is some blockages. There is something that is being overlooked that is kind of very close, that involves your personal relationships, because 7, dealing with, you know, business partnerships, but this is really with your one-on-one, okay? So pay attention to those details. So if somebody's telling you something and it just doesn't sound right, doesn't sound like they're lying, it just doesn't sound like even themselves, they don't know how to come out of that. When it comes to the areas of love, when it comes to fire, when it comes to your personal passions, we have the Emperor reverse. So when it comes to love, when it comes to coupled Sagittarius, you know, there is a power struggle here. You know, there is a lot of it, and I kind of called a lot of this when it's coming out here, even though it's going to be a great week, in a sense of, you know, good, you know, paying attention to the details, having people there for you, being able to express yourself. You know, the other part of clarity is the sense of that worth and that compromise and the things of equilibrium with key relationships, okay? So that being said, you know, it can be rewarding in how you establish energy and how you establish authority, right? And talk about things and not let things kind of get over ahead of itself. That's kind of big there for you. And one thing I see is something coming from your siblings. Okay, so if you are an only child, there is something that is being cosmically like messaged to you, you know, when it comes to the overall energy of fire, okay? Meaning mixing, meaning positive alliances, rewarding stuff, okay? So it is, it's off balance. And anytime I see this, this does kind of correlate with extended family too, with love. And, you know, because, you know, love outside of itself. When it comes to singled Sagittarius, there is like, you know, it's not romantic is what I'm getting at, guys. You know, there's something else going on that your partner needs, that somebody close to you need, your soul connection. Your soul connection could be romantic and non-romantic. And it looks like the both of you, singled and coupled, are dealing with exactly that. Let's look at personal passions and see how this is affecting it. Yeah, we have the 2, we got 2 of Pentacles upright. So there's things that you're wanting to do, and there's also things that you're wanting to share with your partner, but it's just the timing is off, okay? So during this full moon, and here we end with earth-like energy again, you're gonna have to make a decision, okay? You're gonna listen to your partner, you're gonna listen to things that are having on, but you're gonna have to make a decision about where you want to be and how you want to improve your physical self, your mental self, and what you want to do to take it to completion. Okay, so there's something that's happening here. You're distracted. I mean, this energy feels all over the place, Sagittarius. You know, it feels that you're here, it feels like you're there, it feels like you're excited, you're not excited, you're planning, you're not planning, and you're dealing with paths, just like life, right? But the thing about it is that you are free to explore unexpected possibilities and deal with your own emotions, but you gotta take it to completion, okay? You gotta also let go of this sense of like control, no control, it kind of feels like over here, and let this tension subside, right? Build bridges rather than burn them in a sense, and let your intuition develop a new pattern of development, okay? All right, and I see that right at 11:11. All right, Sagittarius Sun and Sagittarius Rising, thank you so much for joining me for a weekly tarot card reading and astrological report. If you would like to get your personal report, astrology, I mean, it is so fantastic to understand more about yourself. It is never ending. Just go to my website, moongirltarot.com, and set up a one-to-one with me where you can meet me virtually in person and we can talk all about your birth chart, or you can do it as an online reading, and that's the information you send to me. I give you a professional report and I send it on up. All right, Sagittarius, I'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.